Hello, hello, hello. Now, you may or may not know me, but you certainly do not know me, so let me introduce myself if you haven't read the title or you're just stupid. My name is Demon Sam, and mm, I am the one in the shadows orchestrating some stuff. And you might be thinking, okay, well, why is this demon here? Well, I'll explain everything. Like I said in the title. Alrighty. So yeah, in this three-parter, yes, I made this three-parter. I will explain everything because I know you've been so lost so far in these 25, technically 25 uploads. This channel was used to run by some kid run next to his monitor playing stupid Xbox games, but that's all in the past. Now it's being run by, well, I'm not gonna spoil it now. You gotta wait to the end, sucker. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna explain everything that's gonna be everything that happened up to this point in my universe, or rather, in the story of Sam. Yeah, that sounds stupid. Point being, I'm gonna explain everything, but you guys are not gonna just see this the whole time. I do have illustrations, thanks to one of favored favored employees. Now, these do kind of suck ass, but if you do say that, first, I'll laugh with you. Second, I'll stab you. That's how it is. All right. But these are actually generally good for his clay chair. Yeah, let's take the DBL. That's not the brightest one to shed. You could have seen that like front and center. But yeah, anyways, enough stalling. I know you want to hear the story about how everything and anything was created. So, without further ado, let's begin with the prologue. Yeah, of course. Every good story, or story in general, must at least have some sort of prologue. In this case, let's dial it back way before the beginning. So, once there was this guy, big god-looking dude with a really stupid coat. His name was Fate Sam. Now, Fate Sam was created by the stars and the nebulas and whatever the heck that created him. Point being, he's God, and he was created by nothing? I'm not sure. I do believe there's a high power to Fate Sam, but yeah, I don't really got room to judge there. Look, whatever. Point being is, he created the whole multiverse. That's right, the whole thing. Originally he did try to create Earth Prime, but he didn't. But for some reason he did. There was only like an Earth Prime thing down around doing like absolutely nothing, with like its whole solar system or anything. And I'm pretty sure this is where you're watching it from. So Earth Primers watching this, I gotta say, man, does it suck being you? Anyways, whatever. Point being, so yeah, he created multiple Earths, copies of Earth Prime, and tossed them around the multiverse and whatever. But point being, there's gotta be some people watching over these Earths and dictating it. So of course there's him, Fate Sam, but also he needed like a universal death. So he created Death, the skull guy to his left. He was pretty chill, but enough about him. Then he decided that someone should keep guard of the dreams of these lowly mortals. So he created Dream King. I know, dumb name, but he exists. And point being, he rules / creates all them dreams that pop in your head. And finally, someone must take charge of the nature of these worlds. Hence, Mother Nature was made. Well, I don't know why they call her Mother Nature. I guess she does think that the plants and trees or whatever are like her children or whatever. There's another reason, but it's spoilerly. Whatever. Point being though, turns out the multiverse was a bit of an unstable mess. So there's gotta be an anchor, a constant, if you will, to tie it all together. Cut to the middle. This was originally supposed to be the anchor, but yeah, the middle was basically the middle of the multiverse. This little planet that holds everything together like glue. But turns out that glue was pretty shite, and, well, it still was pretty unstable. So Fate Sam then decided to have another... Jeez, sorry. Damn, I got burps. To have another idea. And this one, a lot more suitable. Sam's. Named after himself, because why not? These Sams roamed each Earth. Well, one on each Earth. And they come in a variety of flavors and whatever nomenclatures. Point being, these things are more of like the effective glue. They're the anchors that doesn't drift this world to madness. And they're important. Some aren't, but like, whatever. But there was a first of these Sams. And this first one was basically just the template. So, Fate Sam, already seeing it in the stars or whatever, decided to place him in the middle itself, where he just rests easily. You see, before he was, well, rest easily or whatever, he of course has like templated, so like every other Sam has to be like this guy right here. So he forged this Sam with fake memories, and these fake memories somehow, you know, fucking make these other dudes, but these other dudes have like childhoods or whatever. Look, other Sams had childhoods. This guy, no bueno. Whatever, point being, he was sleeping on the clouds like a little baby, only to be woken when things hit the fan. And when I mean hit the fan, I mean splatter all over the place like blood and guts. This is where Arc 1, the beginning of the beginning. Damn. Demon Glue is a right old son of a bee. Yeah, I can't swear again. Dang you two. Whatever. So of course, all good stories begin with the foreshadowing. And one day, this Sam woke up. But I'm not gonna call him this Sam. Well, of course, either way, his name ain't this Sam. His name was Prime Sam. Get it? Because it was like the first one. But point being, he woke up having no idea what happened or how he got what happened. He was just supposed to take a sweet nap under the sun. That is, until he realized that he was on a cloud and fallen into the middle. Thankfully, though, he didn't die there. Because let's be honest, if he just died right there, shittiest way to go out. But no. Turns out the trees in the middle were pretty good cushions. But of course, you won't see any more trees here out because, I don't know. I guess he got a little bit lazy. Whatever. So of course, he landed in the trees and landed the ground, exploring this strange new world for the first time. And I bet if this was more professionally narrated and actually shown to you, this would have been like a cool epic set piece. But yeah, that takes like time and stuff, and I only got all that. So whatever. As he roamed, he did encounter someone. And this someone was named Will. Now Will is Will. I don't know what to say about him. Haven't really met the guy that much personally. But he was a cool guy, alright? So apparently, he saw this boy wandering around and think, yeah, he seems lost. And stuff. So Will's like, yo, I could take you to my cabin and stuff. You could like sleep outside. That's fine, but a few things you must know. First, what happened to this place? And yes, there's a backstory, but I did got that illustrated in time, so just gonna stare at this while I explain this to you. So apparently, once there were 3 heroes among this land, and there was like a village too, you know, cool stuff, right? So anyways, these three heroes are like the guardians of that guardians of that village. Consisted of a female, male, and a child. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Anyways, point being, until one day, the great evil has disrupted all that peace and kidnapped the heroes and ransacked the village. Point being, people died. Will is like the only survivor, but he made a quiet living. It's fine though. He's hidden away, so he should be fine. You know, he's a fine boy. Anyways, point being, he found the cabin. He built a cabin, and you know, he slept tight. And of course, Will told Prime Sam the #1 rule: don't go out at night. Which honestly sounds a bit contradictory because he did leave him out there at night. So yeah, whatever. So anyways, Prime Sam rested like a goddamn baby that night. Rested up on that little tree of his. Like an absolute little baby. But of course, there was some rustling and bustling, and something woke this baby up. So he decided, why not? Let's go investigate. So I'm going back to sleep like a, you know, sensible person. But there's like no bear or like elk or like squirrel. No. This was something far worse. His name, or this thing, was called Liar. And this buddy right here, let me tell you, he was an absolute capital A-hole. Whatever. Point being, he was actually the one who captured those heroes and whatever the smell ever. And oh yeah, killed all those people. Yeah, I feel like that's very important. You know, killed people. Whatever. Point being, he was on the attack and Prime Sam to defend himself. And you know what? For a first fight, he didn't do that bad. Sure, he got his ass kicked, but he didn't die. He actually defended himself pretty well. He even got a few hits on him. Whatever. Point being, this man strayed away to the darkness where he belongs. And then Prime Sam rested easily with his whooped ass. Next morning, Will was like, okay, if you're gonna be here, you gotta do some chores. So he instructed Prime Sam of getting some apples because he needed to make some apple juice or whatever. But while he was doing some of these chores, he heard a scream of help coming from a cave below. And of course, being like the clueless, stupid guy, he decided, hey, why not? Let me go to this cave with absolutely no light. But of course, this actually turns out to be fruitful for him. And because this cave held something greater. A backpack. Really? You think that's it? A backpack? Yeah. Not the most impressive thing. But what actually more impressive is that there was actually a guy stuck in the backpack. His name was Sam, and you may or may not know him from certain other place. I can't wait to tip my tongue in it. Anyways, point being, he thanked the Prime Sam, and you know, honestly, it didn't click yet that they were from different universes. You know, they just think they have the same name, so it was like kind of coincidental. But I mean, his was a bit different. But whatever. Point being, he thanked him, and he allowed him to keep the backpack. But only the one rule is that don't go far deep into the backpack, or else you get trapped like him. Pretty good lesson. So whatever. Sam would then go on to make this laboratory thingy in the woods with a box of scraps. Whatever. We won't be seeing him anytime soon. But he will come back. He's a mainstay. He's a mainstay. And plus one of my employees. Again, won't explain that. That's like spoilery stuff. Whatever. So again, this prime baby goes to sleep. Sleepy sleep sleep like the little prime baby he is. But of course, something else decided to rummage through. But this time, it didn't wake up. Didn't wake him up, at least. This thing was another entity. But this time, this entity was a bit more, I want to say kinder, but whatever. I won't say the name of this guy yet, but he will be, again, another mainstay. And important for now. Well, for this. Look, whatever, he's important, alright? So whatever. He looks up to this sleeping boy, and this creature slash person slash thing was like, I know what to do. Let me be inside this boy's brain. Yep, that's right. He legit crawled inside that little stupid noggin of Prime Sam's. Gnarly, eh? Whatever. While all this was happening, baby boy was sleeping. He dreamed a dream, or rather, a message. You see, his dream was interrupted by a nice-looking girl. You know, she was pretty, at least, to him. You know, just being, you know, one of those dreams, one for the other two, which royally dream blocked him. Great. Anyways, whatever. Turns out these three were actually the heroes that got captured, and asked for this boy's help to release them back and to get revenge on Liar. But of course, these three do have a name. The woman was Sophia. The tall guy with the weird what's that, like crown thing and like the satchel, his name was Trey. And this little boy with the nightcap was named Davy. Yeah, all was good. And Prime Sam, of course, does not deny the duty of saving these heroes. And plus, he kind of has to, right? He really has like no chance frapping up against Liar again. So, yeah, he's gonna have to save him. But then this interruption was interrupted by damn, the creature or the person or whatever. This boy, oh man, let me tell you about him. He was something else. He was insane, hence his name, Insane. So, of course, the boy at first was a bit warned off by this black thing, you know, as you do. But Insane assured him that while yes, he may be a bit crazy than the other ones, he does have something that he could give him. A way of the land. You see, Insam has been here since like what, a month, and he knows the whole place like the back of his hand. So he'd give this boy directions, only on one term, that he lets him stay in his head for a bit. It's nice, comfy in there. Probably empty, but you know, comfy. And you know, I guess since the entry to this, Prime Sam decided to agree because, why not? And anyways, part of this term though, every single time the inky thing wants to speak to him, he has to go like this. And honestly, it's kind of cool, but whatever. Anyways, next day comes, Will's like, hey, give me some pears. I need to make pear juice or whatever. I don't even think pears even have juice. So yeah. So while he was getting done with the chores, Insam directed him to another cave. this cave from being a little bit more deeper. So whatever. And so they had to be more quieter and either have a lighter or something. Or whatever. Either way, I think if I remember, he kind of has like this weird night vision. So he knows the way. Prime Sam doesn't, so he has to rely on him. Look, whatever. Point being, he ends up in this weird dungeon-looking place with cells and everything. And in one of them cells are the heroes. Of course. So he released them by I don't know how to release them. Whatever. But you might be thinking, and I know you're not really been thinking this, but Demon Sim, how did they communicate them in the dreams? Well, dummy, they had like how to communicate in dreams for dummies. It was a book they just happened to have in their little stupid cell. Whatever. Point being, Prime Sam frees them, and you know, it was nice. But Sophia was right on the money to be like, okay, we need to stop Liar and his BS. So you know what that means. We all four, a squad, you know, let's call it Misfits, because why not? So now they're the Misfits. Cool. The squad of Misfits now go on a training montage. Yeah, that's right. This is like mostly filler. Whatever. Point being, all four of them train up, and also, I guess Prime Sam gets more combat knowledge and whatever. And like, yeah, like during all this, like I guess for some reason Prime Sam kind of has a hot for Sophia, and I guess and Sam was kind of playing into that. So yeah, that's like whatever. So yeah, but shit, I guess this is like important enough to mention. But I guess like while during their montage, I don't know what happens. I don't know what really leads up to this point. But Prime Sam found this like treasure of useless gold doubloons with skulls on them. Now this name may not be important, but like I'm showing it to you like right now, so you know that means it's gonna be important for later. So whatever. Point being, when the training montage wraps up, you're like, all right, let's confront life in the most badass way possible during the night. So unless it's finally time for like the big heroes versus the stupid evil villain. And you know, it was so cool, you know. It was like a whole fight scene and everything. You should have been there. Actually, you weren't even in there. I mean, I could have probably should have like some like animation or like comic about this, but nah. That takes like time, money and time. It's like whatever. I don't really need all that beeswax anyways. So they fight, you know, Larry got a few hits on them. You know, even though it was like a 1v4, you know, Larry still kept his ground. But that's until during a right scruffle between Prime Sam and Liar gets the upper hand, and you know, I want to say right now, you know what I'm gonna say right now. Prime Sam defeats Liar, and he was victorious. And then Sophia kissed him in the lip. Nah, I'm just fucking kidding. He gets stabbed like royally. Like, look at. Ooh, yeah, dude. No, he just dies. No, I'm not even kidding, dude. He just dies. Yeah, like I just killed this man. You know, that would be it, but of course not. So, you know, while in death, so when he dies, Prime Sam ends up in this weird place called Limbo. And in this limbo-y place, he finds this weird skeleton guy. The Grim Reaper. Yeah, he's the Grim Reaper. So yeah, Grim was like, your time has come.
and stuff like that. And you know, there was like a back and forth, and playing not to be dead and stuff like that. But like, you know, Death was like, well, I can't really help you with that bug. Then that is until like Prime Sam during his like death monologue mentions like this. It mentions Sophia, and Death was like, what? Sophia, like, whatever. No. Now you mentioned that, we gotta get you back alive. And you might be thinking, well, Demon Sam, why the hell was Death so keen on getting this boy alive as soon as Prime Sam mentioned Sophia? Was he gonna love? Well, that'll be spoilers. So how about you shut your mouth and sit back and relax? So whatever. Point being, that turns out remember those stupid useless gold coins that like Prime Sam collected? Well, it turns out they were not useless stupid gold coins that Prime Sam collected. They were actually important gold coins that Prime Sam collected. And what they were basically just like Death was. And you see, Death was running a little bit short. He lost like a few poker games. I would know. I played some with him. He kind of sucks, to be honest. I'm like, damn, bro. Can't even like bet good and shit. So whatever. So he was like, okay, 100 death bucks equals a revive. That's the deal. So Prime Time was like, okay, so damn, I'm just immortal now? I mean, as long as I keep on finding these death bucks, I mean, I'm probably like immortal now. And Death was like, well, no. You see, in every time, there shall be a death that is set in stone. This is your fated death, or whatever. Point being, there's eventually gonna be a death that is gonna be a set in stone. You can't like pay out of it. It's basically just you lose. No continues. So yeah, I guess like don't die a lot. Lol. And during all of this, you know, back in like the real world, you know, Liar was like, yes, I did it, I won. But that is until some black stuff started coming out from the quirks of Prime Sam. And this black stuff was in Sam. And he was like royally pissed. You see, like, not only did he kill like, that would now just been like best friends or whatever. Not only did he kill like his best friend, but he also ruined his OTP ship. So he was like, and nah, bro, that's it. You, me. Fucking 1v1. So they scrapped out, going like epic duel and shit. Oh fuck, I forgot to mention. Okay, so Insam and Liar are made out of this material called Insanium. Now everybody think, why the hell am I mentioning this now? Well, Insanium has this weird thing of where you could actually like, shapeshift. So it could be like cool objects, like a sword, or a mallet, or like an elephant. Whatever. Point being, yeah, this allows you. Insanium allows the user to go shapeshifting, but on the cost of their sanity. And while one of them is more cold and calculated, another one is well insane. And let's say he's not cold and calculated, he's just insane. So whatever. So they have like this epic like shape-shifting battle. Like imagine how epic it would be like. You got that in your head? Good, because the real thing is only gonna be in your head. Okay, whatever. So like during all of this, Liar kinda got the upper hand again, and looks like Anshan was about to lose until BAM! Fucking Prime Sam just as like white beam of light as he ascends upwards, being revived. And of course, him being revived, he has newfound determination and shit. So that means stuff really started to hit the fan, and hit the fan big. And now this is where like Prime Sam and Sam team up to like fight a flyer, and it was like so epic, you have no idea. Too bad you can't see it though, so sucker. Alright. So yeah, they kept on battling until like Sam became like a fucking like sword and stuff. It's like pretty awesome and cool. And again, liars seem to get the upper hand, but that's until Sam appears. Yeah, that's right. He's important again once more. So apparently he was like looking against the commotion and stuff, and he sees like Prime Sam and Sam losing. So what did he do? Well, turns out, and I don't really have the illustration of this, but it would be really cool to illustrate it. He pulled out like an actual like gun, a 6-shooter. He calls it Chekhov's gun. I don't know why, but whatever. Point being, apparently, he only pulls this gun out when it's like the more foreshadowed earlier and stuff. I mean, it was foreshadowed when he met him, but I didn't really mention that. So suck my nards, I guess. But point being, he shot him, and when he shot Liar, he was like, ugh, and Sam was like, Chekhov's gun, and it was like pretty cool and stuff. But whatever. Point being, Liar was stunned, and while he was stunned, Prime Sam and Sam got the opening. And you know what they did? They freaking cut his head off, clean up. Now I know it doesn't really seem like he looks like they actually like cut it off because it looks weirdly jaunted or whatever. Look, this is like the best we can get. All right, so just imagine like the most craziest like head cutting off like animation. That was cool, huh? Whatever. It's like white shades, whatever fell off and whatever. Anyway, the point being, they were saved, and sure. While Prime Sam didn't get any smooches, he does get a hug from Sophia, so I guess that counts to him, apparently. Whatever. And Sam was formally introduced to the group, and you know what? He's an ally, so that's cool. So now he doesn't really have to hang on Prime Sam's head anymore to be all secretive and stuff. And, you know, that's whatever. So after the day is saved, they decided, you know what? It's time to depart. So Prime Sam decided to depart with Will, and you know, they said their goodbyes and stuff. We'll see him again. We used to visit sometimes, you know. He's alright, I guess. Whatever. So then after they walked a little bit, they found the Misfits plus Sam find this like old cabin. This is where they were like, alright, you know what? We can refurbish this. And they did. Now, there's only one other problem of being in a cabin, and that is like really rogue animals. Because before, with Liar tearing around, animals would be like under his control. Like he had their mind. He had like the little animal minds, like on like by his grasp, like by that puppet string or whatever. And the point being, if Liar's control, these rogue animals would fear but respect him enough to follow his commands. But now with Liar dead, there's rogue animals again. So like, how the heck do we count with rogue animals? Well, simple really. Turns out there was like one last thing they did keep that I forgot to mention, and you know, it's honestly pretty badass. They fucking put Liar's head on a stick. Crazy, right? Point being, this head stick pike was like placed behind the house, and this was like basically like animal be gone. Like this like deterred the animals away, so no animals are getting near the cabin. So like that's badass, I guess. Oh. And yeah, that's how it ends, you know, with Prime Sam and the others. Can't really draw the others, but look at that crappy ass cabin. Living happily ever after. Just kidding, dude. This is Arc fucking 1. You believe? It's like a three-parter, dude. Like, you believe it would be that simple? Ah. But meanwhile, during their chilling outside, you know, there was something else brewing. A certain scientist found this weird gem that had some fascinating properties, including some properties about multiverses. Bum 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 and stuff like that. And that's the end of part 1. I should say that. So, what did we learn? I don't know. I just told this story to you. Point being, more of the story, don't be a dick where your whole head is gonna come off. Okay, now that we're at the end of this, I can finally reveal something. So you might be thinking, who made Sam Anakin Blaze? That's right. I did. Me, Demon Sam. Now you might be thinking. Now I know you might be thinking, nerd boys out there. Jaws dropped, hearts shaking, hearts pumping even. You might be thinking, why did I make this channel? Really, have you seen YouTube nowadays? Like, holy shit, pedophiles, like money laundering, and like the way YouTube is running stuff. Man, come on, it's just like a well of evil. I had to capitalize on it. So I said, hey, why not? Let me post. Let my friends, or my employees slash like their friends, or like my other friend employees. I'll get to him later, but I mean that's like arc 3, and we're like doing the end of it. Well, whatever. Point being, I let the Sams, you know, do their thing. Sometimes I record them from like their perspective of the thing. Like for example, a dog's weird thing with Black Mesa. I don't know what that's about actually. I don't know. Again, got an honest tip. I don't know what that's about, but I think he's doing fine. I mean, he killed a lot of people. But you know, that's like usually a thing to do. Man, I don't know. I can't think. I fucking down some like demon beers. So holy hell, this was like a mess. And oh yeah, Scaredy Sam. Okay. Now I hope you guys don't get mad at me, but I'm the reason why he kind of gets trapped inside the disc. You see, okay. Before you get mad. There's a reason. All right. The old data had like this thing called the Knarfel code, and this thing was like evil, like evil times 10. Apparently in that universe where the Knarfel code existed, apparently it helped. It got in the hands of Hitler, and you know, if things get in the hands of Hitler, then that means I'm automatically gonna get my hand on that shit. So my plan was simple. I'm gonna get Scaredy Sam in there because like he's mostly ghost himself, and plus I presume that games are usually haunted, so I thought like he would be a good pick. Turns out he kind of wasn't. I mean, he got a little bit evil, but from what I could tell from like the latest upload that I scrounged up, looks like Kirby has been keeping him calm. So cool. At least he's still back on the objective. But okay, I'm not sure if he could recover it. I mean, I haven't told him that he should recover this. I mean, all I did tell him was that there's something happening in the woods where the game was, and well, one thing led to another, and I might have put his little soul into the game. It's fine. His body might be somewhere though. I'm not sure where that is. You know, that was kind of oversight on my part. And what else? Oh yeah, Sarah Sam's thing. I don't know about Sarah Sam's thing. Kind of let them upload. I don't know. DBO kind of let them upload, so that's fine. I don't know. I mean, I guess Sarah Sam's doing nothing wrong, I guess. Well, I mean, none of them were doing nothing wrong. Nothing dog. I mean, He did kind of kill a lot of people then. Look, what pointing. Serious Sam was just doing his own thing, and you know what? I think that's fine, because I think Serious Sam doing that, he gave me more views. And you know what? That's good. Because the more clout I get, the stronger. The more evil I get. And that's good, because I need to survive. Gonna be honest. It's hard out here in hell. I'll explain why in the next part, but okay, whatever. I've been rambling on too long, and honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired, a little bit drowsy. I think I need to take a long nap followed by a long hangover. So let me just end this off by saying, man, you guys suck. If I could really just, if I could really just show you like all of these pictures, crappy pictures, if you will, in one video, then I might as well just like put a black screen with like my voice, like re-explain the whole story of like Moby Dick or something. Man, you guys suck. But yeah, that's it. Demon Sam out. I'll see you like, I don't know, when I get good pictures or something, or when I'm not drunk. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll see you suckers later.